What is up, everybody? It is 21 I Got Outs.
What's up?
Okay, you don't talk, so I'll say talk.
Woo.
Yeah, he bugging.
You think you the boss.
It's your boy Box. It's your boy Box here at the usual cast. Now you can say your name.
Alright, I guess we missing the cues. PHV.
It's Rad. What up?
And we are back for our weekly show. A lot to get to today. NBA and NFL. The NFL season is winding down. Thank God.
Oh, chill.
Thank
It's getting
God.
better each week. We getting rid of all the teams that we thought were real teams.
But Brady's still here.
Yeah, it's a problem, but
But Brady's still here.
I can't be mad at him though, right? You can't be mad at him.
You can be mad. You can respect him, but be mad.
I can't be mad at him, bro, because it's on me at this point. I want him to be bad.
But you got
I won't
Gase.
accept him to be reality.
But you got Gase.
You talking about a different cocaine?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, bro.
Alright, we gonna say that for later, y'all. We're gonna say that for later. You can't leave this call, whatever. Alright, let's start the NBA, y'all. So, 2 out of 3 of us is Lakers fans. And last week, Saturday, they lost to the Cavaliers. So what everybody over the last couple days has been calling the question Luke Walton's job security. So Brad, we're gonna start with you because you are a Lakers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Should Luke Walton finish the season as a Lakers coach?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Valid answer.
No, seriously, LeBron not playing, Rondo not playing.
Nope.
Josh Hart has been playing terrible. I mean, people have if you want to say best players, essentially
They too top heavy?
Yeah, no, they haven't been playing.
Oh.
So how can you judge a coach when not having all his horses? You know what I mean? So
Did you judge him on the development of the younger guys?
no, because the season. It's tough because when you playing with LeBron is different. So right now, how they playing is right now they're not gonna play when LeBron get there. Kuzma not gonna, Kuzma kind of might be the same, but Brandon Ingram,
Kuzma gonna.
yeah, he gonna do what he do.
Kuzma,
But
he
Brandon
gonna
Ingram not gonna be
pull
saying
my
Lonzo not gonna be the same aggressiveness. So it all depends. You know what I'm saying? Because Lonzo don't get as much minutes when Rondo and LeBron back. So it all depends. It's all now should have lost to these teams, no, but you still can't grade them based on who we got. Because LeBron and Rondo have been playing. My personal
How you
opinion.
feel about it?
Not his team.
Should he finish the season?
I mean, I don't think they're making a lot of noise in the playoffs right now, so it doesn't matter. Everyone getting wiped next year anyway.
Yeah.
Roster gonna be gone. He gonna be gone.
That's my answer. He's not gonna lose his job during the season, but I don't think he's coaching his team next year. I think they didn't bring him in to coach this team. Pelinka and Magic didn't hire him, and when he did get hired, he was hired to mentor young guys. That was not LeBron coming. LeBron is here,
Yeah,
and everything is win now. And sorry, Luke, he might be a good young coach to develop young players, but Lakers ain't on that wave no more.
Yeah,
Everything
it's
is win now.
a different thing. You need a more mature guy
Yeah.
who's been there, done that. I don't know who the guy you need to
I
do
don't know
it.
who the guy is neither.
I don't know who
Maybe
you're gonna
Tom
pull
Thibodeau?
over. I doubt it. If you could trade, tell Doc to
I think
just
Thibodeau
move.
tell him
Tell
to
Doc to just move his office over next door. I mean down the hallway.
Nah.
That's the only thing I can
He
see.
just now start getting credit for his team again. I
What
don't
about
think he's
Mark?
gonna do that.
But Mark haven't. He was developing young people too.
He was.
He didn't. You
It
know what
is
I
kind
mean?
of a shame he hasn't got an opportunity yet.
But that's all. I don't know if there's a perfect coach right now because you do need somebody with championship
Kevin
pedigree,
McHale.
and that's somebody LeBron will respect. And
Phil.
right now, that Phil, I always say Phil, but I don't
George
think
Karl.
Phil. Nah, not George. People don't like George Karl. Players don't like George Karl. Everybody.
Does
I don't
Phil's
know. I
system
don't know
work
who
in
can
today's
do
basketball?
it though.
I don't know if Phil's trying to go. I mean, it's spacing. I mean, I don't.
Magic come down, coach yourself.
Nah. Kobe. Nah. I don't know if there's.
Probably
a
a hell of a
I
trainer.
don't know.
Kobe is a I don't know if there is a coach for him though, but I know Luke Walton won't be the coach. That's one thing I'm confident saying. Going into next season, Luke Walton won't be the coach. He might be the assistant coach. He might get demoted. Who knows what's going to happen? He might leave and go back to the Warriors. But I'm
Trade Luke
confident.
Walton for Steve Kerr.
Nah, they ain't trading Steve Kerr. I'm confident saying that Luke Walton won't be there because he just wasn't brought in to do it. They didn't win now mode. And Luke Walton is not the one. Nah, I think that changes if he miraculously get to the Western Conference Finals or something. If they overachieve in the playoffs, I think he can get another year to try it out.
I think he still. I mean, that's why I'm not sure if he's gonna go or not, or he shouldn't go. Definitely, during the season because you got to have LeBron full going in the playoffs, see what he do. Because there's no teams in the West that's just so dominant that I don't think the Lakers can win when LeBron and
I
Rondo
think
both
he's
play.
only one, but that's it.
I mean, that's obviously the Warriors. I'm talking about besides the Warriors. You know, I don't know.
No,
another
yeah,
team just
besides
like,
the
oh my
Warriors, it's-
God.
I think it's fair to make that separation. 'Cause it's the Warriors and the rest of the league.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's like
Besides the Warriors, LeBron has a chance in every other series.
yeah, he got a
Toronto
chance.
coming in.
Toronto's coming. So I mean, I hope Luke Walton stay, but we'll see. Moving on to the Lakers' arch rival, the Celtics, came into the season with very high expectations after making the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Got back Gordon Hayward, got back Kyrie, and at this point they like 5th in the East. What do you think the problem is with the Celtics, PSV? What's wrong with them?
It's too many guys in one ball. I just think they need to trade 2 people.
2 of them?
I need 2 people need to go.
What,
Any combination of 2.
What two? What two?
Just
would
not
you
Aaron
trade?
Baines. Aaron Baines
Pretty
is the
much,
only
it's,
one I'm not
it's
trading.
pretty much wing guys. You got too
Aaron
many
Baines
wing guys.
don't got another. He don't have another person to do that job on that roster.
What two would you trade?
Wings and 2 wings combination.
And
'Cause
really don't. It depends
For
on
what?
what you look for.
Tatum,
Are you
Brown,
looking for
Hayward,
something
Morris,
to put on
all
the
the same
team?
guy.
Or for
I mean, all the
assets?
same.
That's what. If you was
you look-
Danny Ainge, what would you be looking for? Assets or something to put on the team?
I mean, he got his cupboard is full. Like,
Really
how many
full.
more assets you gonna get?
That's the
He
problem.
need to turn it into something. If he could turn it into like one solid big or just something different than what it is.
But
Right
2 of
now,
them gotta go in
but
your mind.
2 gotta go.
How do you feel about it, man?
I think they're gonna figure it out. I don't think you would like home field, home court. But in the East, you only pretty much. I think Milwaukee, but I still think Boston a better team. At the end of the day, I think Toronto really the only team you got to really worry about. So if you don't get that,
Yeah,
you can.
Toronto's
I mean, I think
hard to
that might be Eastern Conference Finals, but you don't know who you're gonna get because if you're playing 5th, 4th seed, whatever it is. But I think in the playoffs, when you get down to the playoffs, Kyrie been there, done that. They've been there, done that. Essentially, they be there. You know what I'm saying? So I still got confidence in them in the playoffs when it's said and done. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna figure it out. I'm not Brad Stevens. I got all the confidence in the world of Brad Stevens to figure it out. They're gonna figure it out.
I'm
regular
with
season.
PSV on this one. I think somebody gotta go.
It just simplifies things.
I think what it is. This is my take on it. So this is what I think is happening. Last year when Kyrie was gone, Brown and Tatum had a chance to develop and grow. And so coming into the season, we thought that was going to stay the same. And it's hard because Kyrie has the ball so much and Tatum isn't the full part of the offense no more. Brown role is inconsistent. He off the bench sometimes. He's starting sometimes. They tried to incorporate Gordon Hayward. That didn't work out. Now he off the bench and he starting sometimes. It's too much. I think last year they succeeded because they had clarity. They knew going into the game who their guys were. They knew going into the game who's going to have the ball in their hands. Right now it's just,
And they had a legit buy-in from their roles.
yeah. And now it's like nobody's buying into their role.
But they
Tatum is kind of like, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I the guy?
But they
Is Kyrie
just
the guy?
they just went on like a 10, 12 game winning streak. Nobody was saying it. So it's like it's up and down in the season. They in the East. They can
But
they
their
can
bads
jump up
are
to the second.
bad. And then Kyrie coming out here talking, it's just
He's
a
trying to
lot.
be a leader. They
I
got to
get
figure it out.
He do got to figure out being a leader. This is his first time being this.
He
gotta grow.
Kyrie number 1. Who 2? Who 3? Who 4? No, like they
Well,
got to
now
figure
they
that out.
battling in the media though. That can't be the right answer. Between him and Terry talking back to
And Jaylen Brown.
I think it's all goes into a season. You know, this is not the first time we heard of this.
No, it's
with,
not,
with
man.
good teams, or you know what I mean. This not the first. This not like some
And
foreign
they have
territory.
personalities. They just have
This ain't
personalities.
foreign
so it's
territory.
gonna be-
They just when you not winning like you feel like you should, this gonna happen. When they start, they write this ship right. They gonna get it right. I think in the playoffs when we're really gonna see them. I don't think that many teams in the East can beat them. Only one I think really is Toronto, and so I think until they face Toronto in the playoff series, I think they good.
If it's me, I'm be honest. I'm moving. I would try to move Hayward. Hayward.
You're not moving.
His stock down right
his
now.
stock is down, but that's the guy I would try to move. I'm only moving those young wings for a big piece. If it's not a big piece, I'm not moving those young wings.
I mean, you don't gotta move nobody on.
But Morris is balling when he play. It's just so much talent on that team. I don't know.
You don't
I
gotta
think
move
Kyrie
nobody.
got to stay too, because I think if you take Kyrie off, they don't got a closer.
I think Kyrie gonna stay because
You don't know. That's what I'm saying.
He's the
You
best
don't.
player on the
I
team.
wouldn't move nobody because you still don't know what Kyrie gonna do in this season. You know what I'm saying. So if you move somebody, get somebody, you assume that's Kyrie gonna stay. He said he gonna, but that's not no guarantee. Kyrie can change his mind. So I think you just.
Brooklyn was wilding.
Yeah, I think you just wait it out. Hopefully they do what they do. Hopefully they get to the finals. If they don't, they don't. Then you move accordingly. But I don't think you make any rash decisions right now Well, you still got a good team,
Yeah, they have a very talented team with a
depth
very
team, and
talented
I still
coach.
think we're still one of the best teams in the East. Even 5, 4, 6 seed, whatever you are, still think you're one of the best teams in the East.
I don't think they make a move, but I think Danny Ainge is on the phone. That's all I'm saying. They may not make one, but Danny
Maybe
Ainge is on the
small,
phone
simple moves, nothing
talking to
crazy.
somebody.
Nothing
Because it's
crazy.
Danny Ainge. All right, let's move on to Dennis Smith Jr. Something I'm totally against, something I totally disagree with. The Magic feel like they should move on from him.
The Mavericks.
The Mavericks, I'm sorry, and give Luka Doncic the ball, and he be the point guard moving forward. They feel like Dennis Smith Jr. is not taking a second, like in the second year, he's not taking the leap they thought he would, and maybe that is because of Luka, we don't know. So they are entertaining trades for him. So we got no trade packages here for you, and I PhD and Rise what y'all paying me. First trade, which is stupid to me. Orlando Magic trade Aaron Gordon to the Mavericks
No.
for Dennis Smith Jr. and Wesley Matthews.
No.
Would you make that trade?
I mean, you got a wing player to go along with Luka. I'm not totally against it, but I don't know how much it make you better.
I don't. That's my point.
You know,
I don't
how much it make you
I don't
better.
know how much it makes you better either.
I don't know how the Magic will be able to do that trade. Like, Vucevic is leaving after the season. Like, it ended his contract. Like, you got to be completely wiping the deck in that scenario. And if that's the case, why bring in DSJ?
Because he's still young. I mean, I guess.
The whole roster, yo.
Exactly. So I guess you can.
But they don't got a point guard. They need a point guard.
They got DJ Augustin right now.
That's their starting point guard.
I want to move Aaron Gordon.
I wouldn't move Aaron Gordon. I think Aaron Gordon of the young piece is the best one. We don't know what
I think he's
Jonathan
the clear
Isaac
best
They
is.
need to
player
just.
in the game.
We don't know what Jonathan Isaac
they
is.
just,
We don't
they
know
just,
what Bob is
but they just re-signed Eric Gordon to like a
4 year, $88 million.
So if you thinking like we ain't going nowhere soon, let's clear the cupboard. Let's not have no big
They
contracts
let
on
him
there.
walk then. He was gonna go to Indiana.
I know, but you paid him, so now you're thinking like, hey, we can get a young piece, a lottery pick, and we ain't got to pay him because to see if he can be better than what Aaron Gordon had. Because Aaron Gordon, I mean, he's good, but he haven't won anything for me. They ain't,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? He ain't like,
But I
oh
really
my,
think
I can find another Aaron Gordon. You know what I'm
A
saying?
middle of the pack point guard can open up this offense, though. I really do.
So you don't gotta go for the big fish.
I don't think they need a huge fish to open up this offense.
All right,
I won't be totally against it. It won't be like, oh my god, because both of them.
I'm not
Aaron
moving.
Gordon got to be part of that. Though.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Without Aaron Gordon, I don't even know where your offense coming from.
I'm not moving Aaron Gordon for at least a year or two until I see what Jonathan Isaac is, which probably isn't nothing. And I
Yeah,
see what
but
Bob is.
I'm just saying if you trying to catch a big fish yourself, if you think you get in the cap space you're Orlando, you thinking, but
Who
because
going
Aaron
Orlando?
Gordon is not a game changer. He's not
He's not, but
making
he's
you
the
good.
only thing selling your tickets right now.
Yeah, but you want to? But
Is he not?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
say you move on from him, and you get Bill Bag in your lottery. So I mean, whatever. Either way, you can win.
You ain't getting no free agents. Don't nobody go to.
Free agents or lottery picks.
No. Free agents go there after everyone signs. I think they got Bismack.
Are you that bad?
They got-
And get lottery pick.
They did get Bismack. All right, let's move on to the Phoenix Suns, which I think would be a great landing spot. T.J. Warren and Josh Jackson for Dennis Smith and Wesley Matthews.
No, Josh Jackson is terrible.
If they said yes, they I mean throw them at them, but I don't know
Who
how
said
far it
yes?
is.
Phoenix?
It's Phoenix. If no, the other way around. If they willing to give up DSJ and then take these contracts.
I don't know what Mavericks would be thinking taking back Josh Jackson or T.J. Warren.
T.J. Warren's a scorer. He's a proven scorer.
But no.
He's a scorer.
I mean,
He's a scorer. He can give you 18 a game.
Okay.
Where do he's starting? Like
Yeah, he's starting with Wesley Matthews at the 2.
I ain't a big
Wesley
fan.
Matthews did lose a hell of a step.
He tore his Achilles. That's to be understandable. I don't want Josh Jackson unless Rick Carlisle feel like he can unlock his potential because he still is like 22.
Still younger.
Yeah, if he still feel like
You
he
got
can unlock his
but he's not gonna
potential.
start. You got HB.
HB a free agent this year though, so HB might walk. So Josh Jackson might get a chance to start.
I mean, look at the new star of the show. He thought this was his team.
Josh
See that?
Jackson is that slashing defender, maybe.
I don't know.
All right, let's move on to the Knicks. Mavericks get
Who
Frank
they give
Ntilikina and Tim Hardaway. Knicks receive DSJ Wesley Matthews. This is them right in the wrong from the draft where they took Frank Ntilikina over Dennis Smith Jr. How do you feel about that trade?
I don't think why would you trade Dennis Smith for Frank?
Ntilikina and Tim Hardaway.
You get Tim Hardaway, I get it, but that's
How
essentially
much
he's a
better
ball.
is Tim Hardaway than DSJ.
Yeah, he a ball central guy. He needs the ball.
It's not a lot. If it's a lot, he might be, but it's not a lot.
He needs the ball just as much as DSJ do. So
He's
I
a
don't
spot
get
up
it.
shooter though, so
He can shoot better than him, so I understand that.
Yeah.
But he definitely ball
don't
central.
think
But maybe
it-
just for the Knicks. But he can shoot though.
The Knicks be nice.
I don't like Frank Ntilikina. He can't shoot.
Nope.
He's a defender, I guess, but that's not what you need around Luka. You need somebody who
I could see. I like that better than Phoenix.
Is Franklin Ticket better than Josh Jackson?
No, but if you get, I'm looking at the Tim Hardaway thing. You saying Tim Hardaway fits better than Dennis Smith, and and Wesley Matthews just the guy you need to put in the trade.
Yeah, they trying to get rid of that
Yeah,
contract.
So you taking back Frank. So I get it because Frank not gonna start either way, and you're gonna have Tim Hardaway and Luka as your backcourt. So I can understand that because the shooting.
That's fair.
So far, no slam dunks though.
No. All right, let's go to Chicago. Mavericks receive Chris Dunn and Barry. Chicago receives DSJ and Wesley Matthews.
I'm the warmest to this one.
I'm not a fan of Chris Dunn.
I don't know what you're
I'm
doing
not
with
high
Barry,
on Chris
period, though.
I don't know what you do with Jabari neither. That's my biggest thing.
But
I don't know what Jabari
I think those pieces fit more around Luka than any other pieces we had so far.
That's fair, but Chris Dunn can't shoot. Him and Frank Ticket is the same play style. Chris Dunn, can't shoot. He's a defending point guard. I don't think this defensively makes you better.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I don't think it makes
You train with other bad teams, though. So.
This is the most interesting to me.
Okay.
Dallas receives Mike Conley. And Grizzlies get back DSJ, Wesley Matthews, and JJ Barea.
This is the best player you're getting in this scenario.
I'll do it.
The only reprehension
I need a pick back though.
The only reprehension I have is I don't know if Mike Conley fits Luka's timeline.
What?
Mike Conley 32, so by the time Luka might start hitting his peak, Mike Conley might not be on this team no more. So I don't know if that trade is the.
I also
If you
question his motivation.
My
Who,
thing.
Mike Conley's?
Yeah, since he got paid, he has not been the player I feel like.
And he coming off an injury. It's just a lot. I don't know if he fit the timeline.
I mean, you're not really worrying about the timeline as much because you saying that Dennis Smith is going. You don't like him obviously as much as you thought.
You want Luka to be the point guard.
You don't want to grow the Luka. You don't what is I'm trying to say? Like stunt his growth with DSJ. So you bring in a veteran guy who's not going to stunt his growth, who can shoot the ball,
He can shoot.
play defense, pass, can play off ball, play on ball. And he just gonna tell how make Luka play. I mean, I think it's perfect.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm not getting a pick in this thing,
I mean, I will ask for a pick back.
but in 3 or 4 years when Mike Conley out the league, what
He's not
benefit
gonna
I
be
get
out the
from the
league in
trade?
3 or 4 years. He's 32. He
I mean,
got
but he's
got
not gonna
5
be
years.
as
I
effective.
mean, but he don't play above the rim, so he might.
He can shoot and play defense. He's better. You know what I
He
mean?
might not be as effective 3 or 4 years from now. I don't like trade because it don't fit the timeline.
Timeline for what?
I need Luka's development.
What?
What is the Mavericks doing? What is their
We
what are they
expect him
trying
to be like competitive in like what's that 4 years?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is they purging DSJ because they want to let Luka grow and they want to compete
Yeah.
in 4 or 5 years? And
Yeah.
if that's the case, Mike Conley not going to be a pivotal piece of your team in 4 or 5 years.
So what? But you need to help Luka right now.
It don't matter. You're going to be losing anyway. It don't matter.
It does matter.
You're going to be losing anyway.
Well,
so,
they're not the type of team that tank though. They normally
Not tanking,
win
but-
to just miss the.
but what I'm saying is, if Luka is the focal point team in 4 or 5 years when he's at his best, this trade is going to be what? It's just going to be like a blip. Like nothing happened. Nothing changed.
So what other trade fits the
I
timeline?
don't think none of these trades is good.
So we grading based on which one?
I mean, the best of the options I think is this last one, but
I wouldn't make
I don't
a
love
trade.
it,
That's
though.
just me personally. I wouldn't make a trade. I'm not.
I mean, if you want to move DSJ either way, you gonna move him.
You're going to move him, yes.
If you gonna move him, I'll do that one. And I want to pick back, but if you don't, I'm like maybe you can figure out DSJ, get a better shooter, whatever, blah blah blah. But if you gonna move him, I'll take Michael Conley back.
What
He's
about from
32.
Memphis perspective?
He's still in his
Memphis
prime.
should be
technically.
purging contracts right now. They should be trying to get rid of Gasol. They should be
I
trying
mean,
to
did they get a
Gasol's a
quarterback?
free agent after this.
I mean, they like Dylan Brooks. They like Jaren Jackson Jr. DSJ is young enough to fit that mold, fit with them. So I guess they're going young. And they can start building with DSJ, Jaren Jackson, and probably get another young wing in there too. But Memphis is in rebuild mode. They should be. They got a young coach. They should be in rebuild.
They should. That's why they should do it because you don't want you still got to pay Mike Conley like $100 million next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's not a downside, but I just wanted to know if this is the start of their purging. Like, is this the good core to start off, or do they still need
With
to
DSJ and Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, I think
It's a start.
You can't.
You can be
can
worse.
get better, but you could be a lot worse.
Okay.
You get a young point guard and a young big. You get a wing in there, and you can start building from there. So I'm not mad at this trade. I'm not mad at this trade.
We have comments saying DSJ for Lou Will and a couple other people. Picks involved.
Nah, they got Shaq. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Shai. Yeah, he's good. He did point guard future. He did
He
point guard
long
future.
is crazy too.
If I'm DSJ, I want to get to Phoenix. I think Phoenix is dying for a point guard. They got a young core, Devin Booker. They got DeAndre Ayton. I think Phoenix is a great landing spot. Now, the package you get back, I don't know, because I don't know if I want Josh Jackson.
Yeah, the
You know
question's
what
gonna
I'm
get
saying?
there first. Him or Terry.
Yeah, exactly. But I think point guards right now, Phoenix is a prime landing spot. If you can get to Phoenix with that young core, you'll be good.
I don't know. They got to change their mentality though. They just been losing so much.
Yeah.
It might just be a losing situation until they get.
I don't know how you change it like this point without like wiping out the whole coaching staff.
They
that's
just
what I'm
brought a
trying to
new
say.
coaching staff. This is his first year.
For sure.
Igor something. I forgot.
Still not winning games.
I don't know what they do.
And, yeah, I don't know.
But Aiden looks good. Aiden Booker.
And Booker nice. They just need a point guard. Their point guard position is trash.
They
right
missed
now.
on Josh Jackson though.
They definitely whiffed on Josh Jackson. That is true. All right.
So what happens when you're at 4?
Yeah. Was that the? Yeah. What was that for? All right. Let's move on to the last thing in our basketball. If you've been watching, we've been doing our top 5s. So today we get down to the power forwards. So Rad, who are your top 5 power forwards from 5 to 1?
Top 5. Number 5, Charles Barkley is my number 5. Brown rebound, whatever they call it.
Brown. You don't know what they call
Whatever
him.
they call that man. But yeah, when you look at that man's stat line, it's insane. You can't even believe
He
it.
like 6'6" too.
Yeah, you can't. No, he's 6'4".
He like 6'6", bro.
He's
I
6'4",
just
bro.
can't believe he was affected.
He's 6'4". Number 4, Karl Malone.
The mailman.
Okay.
I'm about to say the postman.
He was about to say the postman.
Hey, Mr.
Postman.
Postman. Okay.
Y'all is some kids.
Yeah, we grew up in the same era too.
The mailman, Karl Malone, him and Stockton, you know, they had their Number 3, KG.
KG at 3.
KG's at 3. KG's at 3. You know, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year,
One championship.
championship. But I gotta go. Number 2 is Dirk. Dirk,
I like
him
that.
beating that Heat team
Yeah.
was one of the biggest upsets in NBA history. He got MVP.
Yep.
Got a Finals MVP. Been in the finals a couple times. He took that team. He was the best team on the team for like 15 plus
Best player on
years.
the team, yeah.
First player on the team for like 15 plus years.
Yep.
He stayed with that team.
Yep.
He had top 5. Is he top 6 or 7? What is
He's
he?
like
at?
top 6 in scoring.
Top 6 in scoring. The best foreign player of all time.
Yep. Well, him and Hakeem.
Him and the King. You're right. Best just European player of all
Yeah,
time,
Hakeem
or
Hakeem.
you
You say
know.
European.
Gotta find a divider.
Yeah, so I
say
got it was tough right there. It was KG or Dirk. It can go either way. I can switch that. You know what I
Number
mean?
1 pretty obvious though, right?
Number 1 is Tim Duncan.
Um,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just go to stuff that's different because 4 through 1 we the same.
Okay, so who your 5?
I went D-Rob at 1-5.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, 'cause I just can't wrap my. I didn't watch Charles Barkley, but I just can't wrap my head around how effective he could be as a rebound. I can't
Look
picture.
at his stats.
Bruh,
He averaged like 15 a game.
which is crazy to me. like it's boxing out that serious.
He had that low center of gravity. He could be.
Man.
He can jump.
That
That
Zebo.
second jump.
That Zebo
That
effect.
Zebo.
That's why his hip messed up now. But
Nah, he can jump. Though.
He
can
could
actually
jump.
act.
And he used to pushing the break. All right, so top 5. I can only talk about people I watch play. I want to put that caveat out there because my 5 is definitely gonna be a surprise.
AD.
you going?
Anthony Davis is at 5.
You went crazy, young.
Yeah, I seen him play.
So
He
who we knock off your list? Charles Barkley.
Yeah, I never seen Charles Barkley play. Dennis Rodman is too eclectic for me. I ain't trying to get all into Dennis Rodman.
We just talk about the basketball game,
And
though, bro.
I seen Dennis Rodman play for the Spurs, which was not really effective Dennis Rodman. It was old, kind of chunky Dennis Rodman, so I can't go off that. But I seen Anthony Davis. I seen his ascension into the league, and I'll put him at 5, maybe early, but I think he gonna make this look good for me.
It's not crazy.
Yeah, my 4 is the same. My 4 is Malone. I respect Malone. That pick and roll. I think that him and Stockton pick and roll is like that is one of the best pick and rolls
Textbook.
ever. And he's the number 2 scorer. He's the number 2 scorer of all time at power forward. Like that, something has to be said for that. 3, I went Dirk.
He just ran into the wrong team over and
Went to
over.
wrong. He went to the wrong player. Greatest player of all time. 3, I went Dirk. Dirk
He had
is
2. He had 2 years to win. He did.
He did.
So don't put it on him.
He lost Dennis Rodman. I mean, he lost to the Spurs one year to get to the finals too.
Elijah got 2.
That was
so
his 2?
Elijah got the 2. So everybody had a chance. Elijah got both.
Jordan did lead.
So
That's
don't-
true.
I don't wanna hear it.
But yeah, Dirk is 3 for me. KG is 2. I love KG. I love the way he plays. I love his attitude.
Yeah, we're going personalities. It would be different order.
Yeah,
but
I just love KG. Duncan,
Yeah, I could have went KG too.
Duncan is one. I think Duncan's the greatest power forward of all time. Bank shot revolutionized that whole bank shot. Quiet superstar. Played for the same team. I didn't like the way he dressed though. That's the one thing. That's the one knock on Duncan.
The only thing I'm scared for Duncan because he's gonna get lost. I think in years to come, he's gonna get lost in history unless people he gonna be.
it's hard to lose 5 though, bro.
Yeah, but he gonna be like.
Because he was so quiet.
You know how Kareem, like people don't talk about the greatest of all time, when he should be clearly up there with Jordans and you know what I mean. But he kind of get lost a little bit. Like you got to talk about Kareem. You know he did all this. I think Duncan gonna be like, yo, you got to talk about Duncan. Yo, he got 2 MVPs, played for the Spurs his whole.
Duncan was the best player in the league at one point. Yeah, like a year or two as the best player in the league.
So you got to talk. I think he might get lost in it. He gonna get lost in it like Kareem got lost.
Should we talk about some people that we didn't bring up at all? Like what's good with Chris Webber?
No.
Why you gotta do that?
Sean Kemp?
Chris Webber what?
Kevin McHale can be.
Kevin
top
McHale was 6.
five.
Honorable mention?
Kevin McHale could be 6. Up and under. Champion. Chris Webber gets no love.
Stop there for me.
Chris Webber gets
I'm not gonna say nobody else's name.
Nobody else's name?
He gets no love. No love on this list.
We got a 5 in our comment list. They went Carl first, then Duncan, then KG, then Dirk, then Barkley.
How can Kyle Malone be better than Duncan?
It's impossible. There's just no way in hell. Like there's no way in hell.
How can Kyle Malone be better than Duncan? What?
He ain't put an argument in the comment.
Tim won. Didn't he win his first year in the league? Second year in the league?
I think he won as a rookie.
With the Admiral.
Average 20 and 10. Come on, bro. Let's be real.
Tim Duncan was the best player in the league at one point. He was the best power forward while he was still playing. Nah. I like Karl Malone, but he couldn't beat Jordan.
You can't win. You
can't win.
You didn't win, bro. You played Jordan.
No, he got there a lot. He got there. How many times did he get to the finals? Like 3 or 4?
The Utah Jazz team was strong.
That's twice.
I thought it was 3 or 4. Whatever.
He lost to Jordan twice.
Oh, okay.
He got to one with the Lakers too. You count that? You don't count that? You count it?
I don't count that.
You count it?
He gets no love from me. No.
He ditched my boy Stockton. That's cool.
I like Stockton. No Chris Webber love. What about Elgin Baylor? Shawn Kemp got fat.
Shawn Kemp not one of the greatest.
Shawn Kemp, Vince Carter of his position.
Yeah, he not one of the greatest. He not one of the greatest of all time.
Like Vince Carter always be talked about, but yeah.
Hall of Fame.
All right, next week we got Sinners, which is I think will be the highest of the groups.
No, it's not.
Sinners you can go like 8, 9 deep.
I think you go like 9 deep with the greatest sitters of all
You
time.
can go 8, 9
But the
deep.
5 should be obvious. I think
I don't know who
the
you
first
put
5
at.
you think is the 5.
I don't know who you put at 1 though.
It'll be preference.
It's preference.
It's definitely preference.
It's
I
preference.
feel it.
Now that's sorting the 5. I think is tough, but the 5 is the 5. You guys, me personally.
Let me ask you a question. Like the prerequisite from next week. Like, how much respect you giving to Bill off his 11?
Bill with my 5.
Not mine.
Even without seeing the game, nothing crazy like that.
I'll give Bill my 5. 11 is 11.
11 is crazy.
Sorry.
You ain't getting in there.
He was playing against second graders.
Wilt in my 5. Wilt not in your 5?
This is
I
gonna be
don't
crazy
want
next
to
week.
put him in there.
Next
Who
week-
you paying out? Wilt and Bill.
Will's stats is ridiculous. He's averaged 50 and 25.
But who else you put? Oh, y'all
It's
tripping.
gonna be crazy next week.
He averaged 50 and 25.
It's a clear 5 to me.
I don't know if Bill Russell's in the clear 5.
It's a clear 5 to me.
Bro, he played against part-time basketball.
It's a clear
players.
5 to me.
Bro, I just can't, bro.
We
You
just
know
said
why?
two.
You know what? Let's save it for next
To
week.
stay
3 of them
consistent, to stay consistent, I can't put Bill in because I dissed Jerry West.
You dissed Jerry.
You
I
did
dissed
diss
Jerry
Jerry
West,
West.
so I can't put Bill in. I gotta stay consistent. I dissed Jerry West. I dissed him. I gotta stay consistent.
Cool, it's cool.
All right,
Save
next
for
week
next
should be
week.
fun. All right, let's move to the NFL, to the real stuff. All right, let's talk playoff games. Playoff games happen. We made our picks last week. Let's start with the first game.
Did not go well
Eagles,
for me.
Saints. We all picked the Saints, but we all had a blowout. It was not that.
It was more competitive than expected.
It was a lot more competitive. Rad, what was your takeaways from the game?
My takeaway from the game is Saints put out a win, but I'm kind of worried for them. I'm talking about if I'm going to go project to the next week. I'm worried about the Saints, how they played. It wasn't smooth. It wasn't. I mean, all you got to do is win in advance. So on to the next week. Matchups matter too.
Yeah.
Philly was hot. They was rolling. They was back on that Nick Foles stuff. So I understand that the Saints can come out a whole different team next week. But they just wasn't sharp early. Then they figured it out. Michael Thomas is the beast. Kamara did what he did.
Double him.
Kamara did what he did. And that defense, Lattimore showed up. They showed
I'm about
back
to say,
up.
He was my MVP for the game.
Yeah, Lattimore
That's one
showed
of them
back up.
things.
They figured it out. That defense, I'm happy enough they got the best defense probably left. They got the best defense probably left because the Rams is hit or miss. You know what I mean? They too Hickle and
What
jive.
happened to Marcus Peters?
He's bad. They too
He
hit
was
or miss.
traded.
He's bad.
He was good at one point, though.
He wasn't, but he
He was
wasn't even.
productive.
He wasn't even good his last couple of years. He just had the good
He
couple
was,
interceptions.
he was just really good.
Yeah, interceptions.
You gotta understand how many times you get tried to get that many interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, so people.
He did not
got
want
burnt.
to
He
get
got
the
burnt a lot. But the Saints, I'm a little iffy on them
Injured this
moving
year.
forward. But
Early.
it was a good game. Good. Philly played good, played tough. Mick Foles played all right in the beginning, but then he kind of faltered towards the end. But I thought they had a chance to win. So that's if they had the ball in their hand, they had the chance to win. You know.
Jeffrey drop.
Yeah.
How you feel about PSG?
The game itself, game was the only, one of the only good games of the weekend.
Yeah,
So I enjoyed watching it for sure. I don't got much more to add to what he added to it. My only question from the game really is, you think they making the right choice going with Wentz over Foles going for it?
I think that was
not a choice.
that game. It one. I agree. This whole fact that people think it's a choice is ridiculous. It's not.
It's a little crazy that they've been in the playoffs twice and Wentz has not had one playoff game.
It is.
He been hurt.
Yeah, but that's an issue.
I'm sorry,
You
bro.
gonna put him in the same Marcus Mariota category?
He's been way more when he's hurt. When he's been healthy, he's been way more productive than Mariota. Though he was the
Mariota leads his team to playoffs too.
Oh my God, Mariota
I'm
misses.
just saying.
Don't put Mariota anyway.
I mean, in the
Comparison.
NFL is a gamble. Every time, every play, every season is a gamble, and I think that's you put your chips all in on Wentz, and I think he
You gave a
worked
lot
it.
up to get Wentz, and I get Nick Foles went on 2 runs, but he been in the league for a while. He had bad seasons before.
Yeah.
Like Nick
He's had
Foles.
starting jobs.
So I think the
That's
better
what I'm saying.
question
Nick
is
Foles
where is he?
not,
Who's going to offer him? Who's going to trade for him? I don't know if they're going to sign
I think Jacksonville.
and trade, or he just going to let him walk. I don't think they're going to just let him walk. They might just get him a deal, maybe.
20 mil, they let him walk, bro.
No, I'm saying they might sign him and try to trade him to get something for him, or so I don't know.
I
But
don't
who's
know.
I just don't know if
who's in the
is
market for Nick Foles?
the one who's taking the pressure to start.
Yeah, he said he wanted. He said he
he
wanted to
wanted
lead the
to
team.
start a job. He
He
said he
said,
wanted to lead the
he
team.
said, I want to lead the team. This is what he said. This is what I play football for. I want to lead the team.
That's interesting.
I think Miami and Jacksonville is the 2 spots for him. Because I think Miami came out, so they're looking for next year's draft class. They want a veteran. Jacksonville, clearly, their defense is ready to win now. So getting a veteran quarterback in there would be helpful. So I think Jacksonville and Miami should be the first 2 spots for them.
Yeah, I like Miami.
Maybe the Giants.
Let's weaken the AFC East a little bit.
Maybe the Giants. Maybe the Giants.
You think he worse than Tannehill?
Nah, he probably about to say.
Ooh.
Regular season wise, about to say.
Regular season wise, yeah, I can do that. All right, so let's go to the next game. One that was surprisingly a blowout. It was never really close.
This started the mudslide for me.
41-28. Patriots came out and picked apart the Chargers. Picked apart. Never close from the jump. Chargers just looked bad. Edelman had a field day. Sonny Michel had a field day. James White had a field day. Brady had a field day. It just was bad. So, PSG, what's your takeaways from the game?
No longer feel sorry for Phil Rivers. He had a shot,
He did have a shot.
and he looked bad.
Bad.
He had the better team,
Yep. Better weapons.
better weapons. It
Better
just didn't come out with a better plan.
Out coached though. I think it's all
Yeah,
about coaching.
Grossly
That
out.
was the plan.
It's insane. It's insane when you.
Nah, it's on Gus Bradley. But Anthony Lynn got
So it's on all of them.
Anthony Lynn
mean,
gotta
it's
say
on all of
something.
them.
Anthony Lynn got to say
The
something.
whole system, the whole thing you're gonna go into Foxborough and be so predictable.
And play
it's
zone.
insane.
Play zone defense.
Everybody sitting there watching like, y'all really gonna go with these 6-7 DBs?
And play zone.
Y'all gonna play zone? Y'all
And
not gonna
play
blitz? Y'all not
zone.
gonna blitz Brady? Really?
I don't know why
He was
go
he was
man.
dipping and
They
dunking.
had the
He-
advantage of athleticism. You know, man.
He was making some good throws down the field, but a lot of them was just dinking and dunking to James White and Edelman.
Bruh,
That's all he was
Edelman
throwing.
Came
Gronk
out the joint and found
caught
open
one
spot.
pass. He caught one pass for 25 yards. Hogan really didn't do much.
They
It was so predictable. Knew they was gonna do it. They
Completely
could not do
took away
nothing.
that pass rush, dude.
Edelman
Insane.
went to the open spot and just caught the ball every time. Just find an open area.
There's a
catch the ball.
zone.
It was bad.
And they ran the ball. Sony Michel looked like beast mode. Like, what are we doing?
But PHV said that. He said for Patriots to win this game, Sonny Michel got to dominate. And
He did.
He did.
He
Wasn't even
did.
close.
Cousin wasn't even getting touched. 3 tubs in the first half. Come on, man.
I could not believe it, bro.
Come on.
I was really surprised.
And the Patriots, it's sad that we hear, it's the Patriots, so we know how they good, know how they stuff, but we still here talking about how bad the Chargers was. Because the Patriots didn't do nothing like, oh my God, that's the best they defense. You know what I mean?
It was
like,
a
what are y'all
basic
doing?
strategy they lost to.
Like, what are y'all doing?
and no adjustment.
No adjustment.
They just got smacked.
No
in the second
adjustment.
half, they were like, well,
It's over now.
it's over.
It's over now.
We lost in the
What are
first
y'all
quarter.
doing?
Like Gus.
When I saw it was 14-7. I was like, it's over. I just see it. Like, they just being ridiculous.
After
right here.
3
This is
touchdowns,
stupid.
like you maybe want to change.
I
Like
said the first half, what was it? It was that they had more first
35-7.
downs than they had touchdowns.
They had more touchdowns than they had first downs. They had 5 touchdowns. They had 5 first downs. Some craziness.
they
It was
couldn't move
insane.
the ball. They couldn't run the ball against the defense. The offense just looked stagnant.
We had to deal with Brady's smug interview afterwards. Like, they didn't think we could win.
I think we suck. Man. Then Brady get on Instagram playing mini man. Like, oh my, this dude, man. This dude.
Can someone please take him off his dome before he gets to the Super Bowl again?
Nah, sorry, bro. He got the best coach of all time.
I don't. Y'all know I don't bang with Patty and the boys, but I'm hoping Patty and the boys blow them boys out.
Bro, Belichick is a genius, and
Yep.
Because
that's just what it is.
But he definitely got his work.
Because going into this following week, Tyreek still don't got to cover.
No,
But let's see if they can find a scheme for it.
but it's snowing, and that we don't know how.
It's supposed to be very cold. Yeah.
As long, man, maybe just use the sideline. Sideline's gonna be brushed off.
But Mahomes can throw it anywhere. I mean, his arm
It's that
strength,
strong.
he don't care.
I haven't seen him play in the snow yet.
He played in the snow against Indy.
It was
That
snow,
was
wind,
barely.
It's not gonna be snowing like that. It's supposed to be cold.
cold and windy.
It's supposed to be
Oh, okay.
similar.
I'm thinking heavy like
oh no,
Sean
no,
McCoy
no,
snow.
no. It's supposed to be cold,
Le'Veon Bell.
like it was in like the Indy.
If that's the case, he can run. No issue.
All right, so let's move on to the Rams in Dallas. Rams pull out the lead, pull out the win, 30-22.
This is an interesting game too.
Ran the ball down Dallas' throat.
They did.
Van Der Esch was on the sideline a lot.
Yep,
Seen a
yep.
lot of Sean Lee. Probably last time we see him in a Dallas uniform.
Oh, he played though.
Probably
KD played.
last time we see him in a Dallas uniform.
More than likely.
What's your takeaway from the game, PHP? How'd you like this game?
Um,
CJ Anderson?
I didn't hate the game. I just love the fact that they went back to a running game that I didn't expect them to come out and have to do. They really just smacked them in the mouth, and
Oh,
defense just backed off. They just couldn't handle it.
They took Zeke completely out this game. 20 rushes for 47 yards. Zeke did nothing.
I think just all Sean McVay because everybody thought he's gonna come in and try to light it up, trying to score
Yep.
I
in
did too.
seconds.
I
But
did.
for him
Everybody
to
did.
turn around to hand the ball off that many times, it just shows you that he's really ahead of the game. He really out here trying to be
Scheming.
the best, scheming everybody.
CJ made moves. I didn't
CJ
expect
made
that.
move. He was
He
going.
was
He was
like
a one cut. He was a one
Bruh,
cut and just going down. And then Gurley was coming in, breaking big runs.
Surgeon number 2.
My takeaway really is the linebackers. Jalen and Van Der Esch didn't step up. They
Bruh, it
did
was
not
Sean Lee.
step up.
You can't put it on him. It's his three. All
And
three
I
of them
thought,
played.
and where was Lawrence? Didn't show up.
None of them did.
None of them showed up.
They ran to his side a lot.
That front seven.
They just brought the blocking to him.
Yeah, that front seven just that's the power. And if you punching the power in the face like that, you gonna lose. And I give all credit to Dak because Dak kept him in the game, and they
did.
only down one score, but they was losing the whole game, and they was just the more dominant. Dominic Sue showed up. Aaron Donald really doing nothing. Dominic Sue showed up.
Kinsu was
Yeah,
a
that run issue. They fixed it.
Dominic Kinsu was a thorn.
They must have heard the cat call.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so I think it's praises. I mean, all things is Sean McVay and in some way Phillips with that defense going playing better and Sean McVay scheming and letting them know that we're gonna run the ball this week. The
they
top
can
5
find-
run defense, you gonna
That
think
two-headed
that.
monster.
You think they would
CJ?
attack Heath all day. Heath go at Heath, but they just went at their power.
Pounded
They pounded him.
If they could pound the rock like that run defense show up, this should be an easy week next week.
It should be, but
Should.
be. All things said. Think it's talking next week. Let's pick our games for next week.
We
All
didn't
right.
talk about Colts KC, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, my heart break.
I definitely got the game right here. All right, Colts KC. KC won 31-13. I picked
wasn't
Andrew
close.
Luck, and I was really wrong. It hurt me a little bit.
Hella wrong.
Tyreek Hill is cheating. He's the Steph Curry of the NFL. Just nothing you could do with him.
It just was such a noticeable speed and skill difference. Okay, before the game, so I was thinking all right, this is all they got. This is the plan
They
to
got
win.
us
They even got the ball first.
That's what I'm saying. And they got a quick stop. Like, okay, we punting the ball. Cool. They got the ball. Boom. Touchdown. It's just like,
Boom.
no one can check him here.
No one. And
And
leave.
if,
And then Sammy Watkins.
and if y'all check him, if y'all try to check him, we got this big tight in the middle of the field that's just going to sit in his zone.
And Damian Williams played good.
It just, like,
All their weapons showed up. Every
All
weapons.
of them.
we
All
don't
of
have an
Sammy
answer
had a
for
good
this
game.
offense. And
Nobody
we're down 14-0 already.
Nobody has an answer for his offense. Nobody has an answer for his offense. I don't know if Bill Belichick
in Arrowhead,
finds something.
in Arrowhead, it's
If
tough.
Bill Belichick finds an answer to his offense, he's the like he is,
He seen it once.
and he lit
It's
him,
hard.
They
It's,
lit him up though.
it's hard to beat a team twice in the season. so
Mahomes
that's
lit
tough.
him up though. He hit him up like 40. Brady just lit him up.
And if they defense showed up.
They did.
They
They
got
did.
to. This is the best O line in football, right?
Yeah,
Indeed.
he's supposed to be.
And they got to him.
But they got to a lot of coverage, though.
A lot of coverage.
Because they were like, T.Y. was gimpy, but the corners just kept up with the receivers. He was never open.
They batted a lot of balls down. They batted
were never
They
open.
batted a lot of balls down.
Yeah, they needed Indy needed number 2 that can get open because
Because T.Y.
They couldn't run the ball, though.
T.Y.
They couldn't
came
run the
together
ball.
like later in the game, but overall, like, they just
They stopped
They can't
the
do it
run.
all.
They stopped the run. They
Marlon
usually go
Mack
play
didn't
action.
get going,
Marlon
yeah.
Mack didn't get going. Ebron had a little couple catches here and there, but
Chris Jones got to get some more respect.
Chris Jones definitely, but Tyreek Hill is the Steph Curry of the NFL, man. He changes the game.
they all good though. There's so much
no
on there
matter
though.
where he at, he's a home
But you
run.
still got the best tight end in the
league.
football.
Is
By
it not
far. It's by
disrespectful
far.
when you put them two fingers up? Is it not disrespectful? Does he not? Why did he get called for that? Is
What can you do?
that not taunting?
He's saying peace.
Is that not taunting?
Peace and love.
Catch me.
Taunting.
It's peace
You know
and
what I'm
love.
I was a coach. I would fight that
Peace.
every time.
Catch me.
Give me my 15 yards.
You mad? Catch me.
Break these joints.
Catch
Catch
me.
these fingers.
You ain't.
He actually slowing down when he does it.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? He actually like, I'm slowing down for y'all peace. You know, he could go fast and like, you can't touch him at
He
all.
had a
give
whole
you
other gear
chance.
after that.
He give
It's
you
a
a
whole
chance.
another gap. I don't think Tyreek Hill's the Steph Curry in the NFL.
They best option to put T.Y. on him. And I still think he would have got burnt by
He
Chad.
still would have got burnt. Still would have got burnt. All right, now we can talk about next week's games.
Yep.
AFC Championship.
We gonna pick him now? You don't want to wait? Y'all gonna pick him right now? Y'all gonna be good to pick him right now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
AFC Championship.
Subject to change.
New England is traveling to the Chiefs. Rad,
Chiefs.
who you got? What's your score?
Chiefs 35-24 Chiefs.
They went comfortably.
They win by
What's the
more than
game like?
touchdown.
Is it ever close?
I think Chiefs jump out early, and Patriots trying to get back the whole game, and Tom Brady come on get close, but Mahomes, just that offense, they just can't stop it. Can't stop the offense. They're running the ball. Kelsey having a great game. Tyreek Hill. I know they're gonna take. The weapon they take away is Hill.
How?
They're gonna do literally have.
Stephen Gilmore on press.
They're gonna press them and they're gonna have one over the top, like shadow them. It's obvious they're not gonna be like maybe they trying to do. They don't
What's going
have.
with Kelsey?
I'm saying you gotta pick and
Kelsey got to go
choose.
for 7 to 155.
Yeah, shit, 7 got.
Which
he
he
go for
can't
10.
easily.
Yeah, but he got to score. But it's not big play work. It's not 1 for 50. It's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 1 for 20. It's gonna be more methodical
The
than
problem
Hill
with that
big play.
is they got to be disciplined and do that the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
Because Tyreek
I mean,
about
that's
3
what-
times and then
That's what.
game over.
That's what the Patriots, known for, the discipline, the understanding this game plan and sticking to the game plan. So
Gilmore
it's
is
gonna be
all pro.
clearly be taken away. I think they're gonna take away Hill. Hill was the one they have to take away because
You have to.
he can
Break the
just
game.
he can break the game. So you got to take away Hill. Kelsey got to go bananas. Sammy Watkins got to go bananas. And,
Kelvin Benjamin?
Nah, and but I still
they're
think
dope,
they're
right?
gonna win. I think Damian Williams is gonna be good. I think they're gonna get to Tom. I think they're gonna blitz them and not gonna just wait and play zone and be crazy.
Chris Jones is a problem.
Chris Jones is a problem.
They can get there.
D Ford, Justin Houston. They
Yeah.
can
Whatever
figure it out.
happened to Tom Bali?
But he on the roster.
He's still on the roster?
He on the roster.
Is he there?
He on the roster. I don't know how. He probably like a third down guy. Like
Do he play still?
Like Harrison used to.
I don't think he's suited up.
He's on the roster though.
Okay.
It's okay.
What's your pick, PG?
I just in all good conscience can't pick the Patriots. I'm a Chief fan for a week.
You sound so unenthusiastic.
8 straight. That's crazy.
I just
Y'all impressed? Did
can't
y'all
do
know
it,
that?
man.
Did y'all notice this 8 straight thing? I didn't know until they said it.
It's insane.
Patriots
know.
been here a long time, bro.
It's insane.
I didn't know
It's
this was 8
insane.
straight.
What's your score, PG?
I don't think the scoring gonna stop. I think it's gonna be a legit.
It's cold though.
I don't think the score's gonna stop.
They both playing the cold. Brady playing the cold all the time.
I'm gonna go 38-44. Ooh. And with a chance to win, but the time runs out.
I'm picking the Patriots. I can't do it no more. I'm not betting against Belichick and Brady.
If they was at home, I would pick Pats. But I think they
Somehow,
have
some
Can't,
way,
all good conscience.
Belichick is the greatest coach of all time,
He
greatest
is.
defensive mind probably of all time.
They no problem. He is.
He can figure out a way. And I think this game is going to come down to a possession with Brady having the ball, needing a field goal. Like most of these games always do, and Brady just always gets it done. I think Mahomes makes a couple mistakes early.
They played pretty mistake-free football last week.
Yeah,
This
but
this is my two main reasons why I think
I think
Chiefs
Mahomes
gone.
makes a mistake early, and I think Pats get this game 35-28. No, 35. I'm sorry, 35-32. I think it went by a field goal at the end.
I think
Walk off.
it's in Arrowhead. You know, I think that's a big deal.
That matters.
You
That
know,
matters.
Patriots, when they lose on the road. They lost to Peyton Manning on the road. They lost twice on the road. So when they lose on the road. They got a pass rush. Chiefs got a pass rush. And the fact that the Chiefs played them already.
Yeah.
I think that's important
They got
because
film.
they're not scared. They're like, oh, my God, there's a big Patriots. We don't know who they are, what they're going to do. No, we played y'all. We feel like we can beat y'all. It wasn't like,
And Mahomes
you know what
had
I'm
a
saying?
bad first half.
Yeah, and they came back and they had a great second half. I think that's a big deal. And it was in Foxborough. I think that's a big deal that they played them already and is at home. I think they come around. I think they just gonna be more confident than the Patriots.
Until I see it,
they
I'm
come
not
back.
picking against them.
I understand, man. I get it.
I can't.
They didn't get the 8 straight Super Bowls. They lost some of these.
I get it, but
I'm legit not a fan of whoever won the AFC this year.
it's Belichick and Brady, AFC Championship. I can't pick against them.
Mahomes is usually not the type to get to the end. That's why I'm like, he might just break the mold because no defense.
He's already broke the mold, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but going to the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Like,
I
this
want-
type of offense, type of team don't go to the Super Bowl.
Touchdowns.
But this type of team will go to the Super Bowl.
I want the Chiefs.
I don't
to
think
go
it's
to the Super Bowl.
a player younger than 30 that even close to this.
Nah, Manning did it when he was on his way out.
Yeah.
A couple years before he retired.
This is rare air.
I think this offense in Super Bowl would be amazing in the Dome in Atlanta. I think it'd be amazing to watch, but I don't think they get there. I think Patriots get there.
And right the wrong last year.
I don't know. I ain't going that far yet. I'm not going that far yet.
If they go, they win it. I don't care.
I don't know.
Hell no.
But if I love Belichick. I'm not a fan of Brady. I care too. I love Belichick though. Belichick is he's good to me. All right, NFC Championship. Rams, Saints. Who you got, PSV?
Something just changed. What you just think about to make you like go against your whole self?
Because I was just like, for a second, I looked at the coaches in the Final Four, and I'm just like, this
Quality coaching.
like yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
there's no clear advantage coaching wise here.
You got Andy Reid, Belichick versus Sean Payton,
Because
McVay.
I was coming in thinking I was gonna go Saints all the way, but I think I'm going Rams in there.
You gonna go with the Rams? What's your score?
I think it's lower than I expect. I think it's like a 28-20 game where one team chasing at the end.
Who you got, right?
I'm going V. I'm going Rams. I'm going based. I'm really just gonna go based off. Obviously, they played each other. I think Rams. You know,
Oh, yeah, that was a good game.
It was a great game.
They came back. I think the Rams gonna have confidence in the dome, and they ain't gonna feel that fear because they already there. They lost, but they already there. I think they got that running game going. That's they confident in. And I think
I just think
the
the vets
Saints,
matter.
I think the Saints just feel a little more vulnerable because they kind of like they don't feel. I don't think they feel confident in that win. I think the Rams feel more confident in that Dallas win, and they beat them up. You know, and the Saints kind of feel like, you know, we played bad, but we played bad in a win, so it's like iffy. So I think Rams gonna come more confident, and they gonna win. Gurley look healthy, and they gonna figure it out.
I'm picking the Saints. I'm curious to see what the answer is for Michael Thomas. If they're gonna let Pierce follow him, which is.
No, you like to lead following.
But I'm curious to see the answer.
I would prefer them to, if they gonna kill me with that way, I'd rather that. I'm doing ball control the whole time, and if you want to kill me with that, I'm just not gonna let him get in the end zone. You get all you want.
do get between. He is between 20 people. I'm picking Saints. Last week,
I live with 11-1.
I think the defense showed up, so I think that bodes well because the offense didn't have to go crazy for them to win. The defense showed up, got some key stops, so I think the defense is coming into this game confident, and I think that bodes well for them in the championship, and it's in the Dome. I think Breeze seen last week, and he hear the noise while people thinking they're not as good as we say they are. They look a little vulnerable. And I think this is just a magical season for Breeze. He was on the MVP pace till Mahomes just got it, just took it from him.
Dallas looking for him.
I think this is Breeze just getting it. I think Breeze
I
just
will
gonna get it.
say there is not a defender that can run with Kamara on the field. As far as the linebacker core.
Linebackers is terrible.
Yeah, like Kamara should get whatever he wants.
Linebackers are terrible.
I think
I gotta see him make that choice.
I think this is going to be a real high scoring game. I think both coaches is just going to let it go. I think both coaches are going to be real high flying, let these offenses play.
Whoever run the ball better, I think. If whoever run the ball better, whoever got the better running game, play off that play action and figure that out. I think whoever run the ball better win the game, and I think that's going to be the Rams.
I think Saints. I don't know if Kamara going to dominate running, but I think Kamara going to dominate with those short passes out the backfield, just eating off that. I think Michael Thomas going to make big plays because I think he is in Marcus Peters' head.
Marcus Peters has been talking a lot of trash on Twitter.
He has, and that Marcus Peters should not be talking trash on Twitter.
You should just check the other guy.
Go check Kirkwood or
Just
again.
heal up. Is your ankle okay?
Let Talib check Mike. You go check somebody else because we know what happens when you check Mike. But he has been looking forward to this game. He said he hopes Sean Payton keep that same energy because after the other game, Sean Payton definitely dissed him.
As he should have.
He was wrong.
He liked the matchup. I like the matchup. That's the matchup we want.
I think Saints win this game 42-39.
You got every game high scoring, bro.
I think it's going to be a shootout.
Every game.
Yeah.
Over under super game affecting pass interference called the Marcus Peters. 2.
I take the over.
Take the over?
I take the over.
I think 2.
I take the over. I'll take the over.
Over under?
I'll take the over.
Game affecting, could change the game pass interference call.
I'll go under.
Oh!
I push. Let me push. I push that too.
They gonna find a way to get Peters on Michael Thomas, and
push
that's
that
what's
too.
gonna happen. That's what it's gonna happen.
They got an Eli Apple over there who's can
Oh
be.
yeah, he's vulnerable.
He's quietly very eatable.
You know what I'm saying?
Not quietly. Everybody knows.
They got
Everybody
Eli
knows.
Apple over there,
But they don't got Cooper Kupp this game.
I say quiet because they still try to mark Matt Lattimore like he don't.
Let
He's
me
not
ask y'all
legit.
this. Robert Woods said last week that he thinks he's the best all-around receiver in the NFL.
If you include run blocking, possibly.
Possibly. That's what he's
He's a
saying.
really good
He's
run
saying
blocker.
everything, like every facet
I
of
feel
the
like
game.
don't Julio block good? And don't he got a reputation for blocking good?
Not
Not
Robert
with that
Woods.
running offense.
No, but you got because you know why? OG fits.
He don't score enough.
OG fits.
He a technical marvel.
OG fits because he blocks.
He
Yeah.
blocks.
Great. OG fits. I go Fitz. Till he retire, he the best one. If you include
Robert Woods in that mold, though?
Yeah, he in that mold, but you include all those intangibles.
Yeah, it's a rare
Fitz.
mode. That type of receiver is not everywhere.
Yeah.
No.
The Heinz Wards of the world.
Yeah.
I hate Hines Ward.
Your boy Juju trying to be like him. Crackback specialist.
I hate him.
Hate that man.
All right. Speaking
My
of
boy
Juju, let's go across from Juju. Let's talk about AB.
I'm a guy with these traditions.
Let's talk about AB. AB is favored to be going to the 49ers right now.
Is he just said he wanted to go. He says it.
No,
I bet not.
the odds is 49ers.
They bet on anything else.
Jerry Rice came out and said that AB badly wants to get to the 49ers.
He just want to go out. He probably just want to go to San Francisco, I would think.
So do you think if AB gets to the 49ers, does that change? Does that make them
He is a way better Pierre Garçon.
way
way
better?
better.
Way better Pierre Garçon.
I don't see.
Him and Kittle? Yeah, hell yeah.
Jimmy G, a healthy Jimmy G, Kyle Shanahan. game
McKinnon coming
planner.
back.
I don't think it matters the quarterback at this point. As long as Kyle Shanahan there.
So AB to the 49ers, y'all think should be a thing?
Yeah.
What are you getting back?
That's the question.
That's what makes for it a thing.
What do you think 49ers should give up?
I don't think you give a. I think at most a second round pick and a future first.
That's it. That's what 49ers.
It stopped there
Where they at? What they picking right now?
at like 3.
3.
Yeah.
You don't go with the third.
No. We 3. They're 2. They're even bit higher.
Oh no, you definitely don't think.
Yeah, like
that.
they-
unless you think about trading back again and
That's
getting
all. Like that's because they're like
getting
what's
a
that?
lot of
34.
assets.
The 34 second round. That's legit second round pick.
Yeah. You want to give up that 34, or you want to keep, or you want to say we're gonna trade back and get some assets because at 2 you looking at defense D line. The top 10 right now is looking
D-line.
is heavy D line.
Except for
Linebackers.
Haskins and Murray. They say Haskins and
Couple
Murray
safeties,
might
too.
might
I'm talking about the
sneak in.
top 10 players. I'm not talking about the top
player,
10 draft
yeah,
picks.
say
I'm
players.
talking about top 10 players.
It's different.
It's all defense.
All
It's little DNs and linebackers and a cornerback, Greedy, whatever. So
Greedy was nasty though.
So if you San Fran, you can pick your poison, whatever defensive player you want.
Any of them.
Or you can keep trading back, you know what I'm saying, and then maybe think about that. But I think San Fran get it. I think it should be a package deal that you should offer Le'Veon Bell. Everybody who think they should get AB should offer Le'Veon Bell, try to get both of them and have them come together and have them try to room together, try to groom them both together.
They still cool. They
so I
talking
think
on Twitter and all that.
if you got the space, the cap room, i.e. Buffalo, you can trade for them. Trade for him and then get Le'Veon. Have both of them have probably the best running back and probably the best receiver at their position.
Trading for AB
would
definitely sway Le'Veon. Le'Veon would definitely take a higher look at the team AB go to.
I don't see why not.
I would prefer to go after Le'Veon for my Jets, but
AB
cool.
trade for AB?
Not at that price, but it's cool.
You know what?
Bro, we have a lot to fix here. Like the one wide receiver is not going to fix everything.
But Gase,
quarterback
with Donald,
look, he had a prototype good wide receiver and did nothing with it. Devontae Parker was a no-show his whole time there.
I don't know. That might be a lot of Devontae Parker, but
all right, so Kenny Stills is that much better than him.
it might be. I'm sorry. He had Landry. He made Landry look good.
Landry caught the ball at the 1 yard line.
He made him look good. He got him paid.
Got him paid.
He got him paid.
What's up with his eyes, bro?
Bro, coke is a thing. It's cool.
Yo,
Bro,
coke is a
he
thing.
was tripping.
Bro, he had to get right for this interview. Let him get right.
he was just nervous. New York media.
It's not a good time to be nervous.
New York media.
I wasn't
You
nervous.
signed the contract already.
I wasn't nervous, bro. That was something else. Something else.
He cut his facial hair too. Probably it's the facial hair thing.
That hurt.
I think it's the
That
facial
hurt.
hair. It's like, bro, you look weird. I didn't even know that was Adam Gase. I'm like, who was that? Oh, that's Adam Gase? I was like, oh, wow.
It was the most intense interview.
He should have kept the facial hair going, but he probably thinking New York clean cut.
Nah.
He should have just kept it going. He should grow it back immediately.
All right, let's get these last two out the way. Panthers are saying that they're going to take a higher look at Cam sitting out next season,
The whole season.
the whole season,
Full of luck.
because just to get him fully healthy. Take no hits for a full calendar year, no season. Get him fully healthy.
They trying to luck him?
Yeah, they're trying to luck him.
And open the door for your boy and, and what you saying.
I'm not a fan of Cam, so I can talk about it. I don't really care.
Is they gonna revamp the O line? What they gonna like? What is they
The
doing?
plan for the year at this point is to let's see what else we got here.
Let's see what else.
They'll go with Kyle Allen, the quarterback that came in last one, and just see what if we use a different system. Are we better
I don't like
or no?
sacrificing the season. I understand you got Ron Rivera. I understand his security, so he felt like maybe we can do this. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
don't
but
like sacrificing
your
the
options are
The
very
owner's
limited.
just looking at it, though. That's the owner saying that.
Yeah, but you don't sacrifice no season unless you're gonna revamp the O line. Cam, because he gonna need. He stopped playing a whole year and a half. He don't need to play football. Nah.
Man got hit by a car and kept playing 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right thing to do. I know
Can
Andrew
he
Luck
take a
just did it.
break?
Can he get a break?
Can he
He
get a
get break. He
break?
do get a break. You paying this man? What you mean? He's Superman. Do we not do this? Is he not?
I know,
Did he
bruh,
not take it
bruh.
on? I can see if he didn't take it on. He takes it on. He puts his chest out every game.
I'm a fan of this move.
He's Superman, right?
I'm a little concerned. You think he's gonna be on the sideline just watching the game?
I don't think it's smart.
I don't think he could be there.
I don't think
I
it's
don't think
smart.
he could be there.
I'm a fan of the move. I think I like what they did with Andrew Luck.
How you sacrifice
you
a
play him?
season?
You play him when he's ready. Andrew Luck had internal injuries. He took a beating.
But Cam does not have internal injuries.
We don't know. We don't know what Cam got. He's Superman, so we
It's
don't
a
know what
shoulder
the hell he got.
issue.
We don't know what's wrong
I
with
don't
Cam.
know. I mean, realistically, like that team is like close to win now, though. So if you really want him to be at his full strength, you might have to do that.
So what makes them closer a year from now?
Cam.
A healthy Cam.
You gotta believe that Cam.
Healthy Cam is
beat
probably
you.
MVP Cam,
MVP
right?
Cam. Yeah, MVP Cam. You
We
gotta
need
think
MVP Cam back.
A year off might get us MVP Cam.
All right.
A year without Cam Newton.
That's a year older. Kuechly taking his. Is Kuechly sitting down too?
Nah,
Kuechly gotta play.
Kuechly gotta play.
Concussion. Kuechly.
He got to lead the league in tackles too. You gotta get close.
Y'all tripping.
Bro, I'm sorry, Cam is really mad.
We just writing off Kyle Allen. What if they better with Kyle Allen?
Okay.
What if they have a pro style offense?
Kyler
Not
Murray-
Cam offense.
The definition of better is what? Make the playoffs?
And compete, I guess. I don't know. This year they didn't compete. What if the offense completely changed and they're more offensively productive. The receivers are happy. They're getting fed. C-Mac is going to be C-Mac regardless. Defense plays up because they see that both sides of the ball is playing. What if they make the playoffs with Kyle Allen? Do we think about moving Cam?
Oh my God!
Or do we just move Kyle Allen?
You move Kyle Allen. Yeah.
'Cause that's a blip on the radar?
Yeah, you move Kyle Allen.
They're not making playoffs with somebody named Kyle Allen.
And move Kyle Allen. If that happens.
I'm just saying it's a possibility on the table.
Anything is possible. They might sign Jay Cutler.
I mean, I'm not sure for what, but they could. You're right. It's a possibility.
He could be that color.
So we just about to go in. We just about to talk about possibilities right now.
Yeah.
But no one thought Nate Mullen was going to win games.
Nick Mullen. Yo,
What was
what's
his
his
name?
name?
Exactly.
Nick.
I barely remember Kyle Allen name. Let me have it.
All right, let's move on to Kyler. Kyler officially declared for the NFL.
Pop shout us out. He shout us out.
Kyler just declared for the NFL. He's
Cold-blooded.
going to make his decision in the next couple of days whether he's going to play baseball or play football. When he declared, he immediately moved into the top 10 of mock drafts. People got Giants taking him. People got Jacksonville taking him. So, do y'all think he should just stay in the NFL? Or do y'all think he should play football? I mean, play baseball?
Well, from his perspective,
Yeah, from his perspective.
I think he gets his bread as soon as possible. Sports is sports.
Yeah, fair.
Simple as that. If they're not willing to match his number, then go get your bread.
That's what they're saying. They're saying they're willing to give him that 50 because if you go in the middle, they're saying that middle round.
They willing to give it to him.
They give him that 15,
They
18
want him.
million.
He got star power.
They willing to give him that 15, 18 million.
And they probably
That's what they
they
saying.
probably fast track to the majors.
A year or
That
total?
that sign up like that sign, you know that guaranteed sign up bonus
Gotcha.
money he get in that.
And they'll probably
they have match whatever he get in that middle
and
round.
they'll probably fast track him to the end of week 2. They'll probably fast track him. Probably make him play.
But the issue is
That
that
50-year
people
option,
saying
25.
that the fact that Billy Bean wants him and drafted him knowing that he potentially might play football, saying that he can be that good in baseball.
Right.
So they think he could be a transgender talent in baseball.
Right.
But for Kyler, if I'm Kyler, you want to play baseball, take 6, 7 years and possibly be good, or you can play NFL quarterback and be good tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you can be, but
There's
you
some
know,
jobs available for
NFL
him.
quarterback, you can be good and be, you know what I'm saying? You could be out playing, you can be famous.
A lot less than 162
Because when you go play, if he
games
choose
played.
baseball, we ain't gonna hear about Kyler Murray for the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 4
Maybe.
at best. You know what I'm saying? So you can go out there, play something you love, play because quarterback is a different deal. You know what I'm saying? I can see if you're a lineman or something. Quarterback is a different deal. You're gonna be the face of the franchise. Go to New York. I think New York should be all over him. I would draft Kyler Murray in a second if I'm the
Skip
Giants.
just tweeted that. Skip literally just tweeted that.
In a second. Giants need to be all over that.
So he's not getting past 6 no matter what.
I don't think so. I think Giants. If Giants
If
don't take
Haskins
him,
there, I think they're
I
gonna
understand if Haskins. If it's a preference thing, you gonna go Haskins. Maybe if
I
the
like
Giants,
Haskins, definitely.
especially the Giants. They
Definitely
definitely
right behind. I think they'd be happy with Haskins.
Yeah, the Giants are
Oh,
definitely.
Jacksonville jump for joy with that. Their pick will be right in. It'll be right.
Yeah,
in.
but Giants are. I think Giants will take Haskins. They don't really
They
take
don't
that many
want
chances.
Kyler,
They
yeah.
want the Odell Beckham thing's kind of the most chance they ever did.
Yeah.
They more clean cut.
And we get way too many like rumors about him getting moved every other day.
Yeah, so the ownership is not really with that type of
I don't
guy.
think-
So Haskins fit the bill, but Kyler Murray I think is going to be the better NFL quarterback.
I disagree, but what is this? All right. Thank you for watching 21 I Got Outs. It's your boy Box.
PHV.
It's rad.
Bye.
Peace.